After splitting with Matt James in January after 4 years together, the influencer, 28, is getting candid on how she's moved forward with life. I'll say it's night and day. At least that's how it feels right now. Kirkconnell exclusively told the Post while promoting her partnership with Each and Every, a clean beauty brand known for its natural deodorants. It was a tough start to the year, but we're doing really well over here. I think I would have to attribute that to being really intentional about putting a lot of self-love and self-work back into me. These days, Kirkconnell's selfish era is ever-evolving. I would say it looks different every day, she explained. I think it looks different from how it did at the beginning until now. I'm sure at first, most days were just a lot of relaxing, staying off the internet, and honestly bed-rotting, watching my favorite shows, rereading my favorite books. While dating James, 33, the pair traveled around the world and were known for their food reviews, but now, Kirkconnell is focused on refining her skills in the kitchen. I'm loving my nice long walks or my workout classes. I'm really enjoying getting back into cooking, confessed the foodie. More homemade meals. More whole foods instead of always eating out or going to a different restaurant or getting takeout. I think my body has been enjoying that a lot too, eating at home a lot more. And being intentional with even the products I am using. After going through such a public breakup, Kirkconnell has also had the chance to reflect on what she's learned about herself over the past 3 months. I haven't been on my own or been single since I was 23. I'm pushing 30 now, the reality star expressed. I think that I'm a totally different person than I was back then. I've put myself on the back burner, and I've really learned that I'm such a nurturer and I love to take care of everyone else around me. Kirkconnell realized that while she loves to take care of those close to her, it isn't always easy for her to put herself first. I think that's one big thing that I've learned about myself this year. I really need to treat myself how I do with those I love around me. It's a lot more difficult to show myself that love that I love to give to others. But we're getting there. Sharing advice on how to take back your confidence, the social media star simply stated, try to figure out where it stems from. I think it could stem from a lot of different places, Kirkconnell divulged. I think for me, I lacked self-confidence for a lot of different reasons, and maybe at times I wasn't feeling as uplifted and supported from my partner, but also I don't think I was giving myself that love and attention. And again, I was really putting myself on the back burner. So, I think it definitely depends on where it stems from. I would urge people to really look inward and ask yourself where that comes from. She noted, getting to the root problem is the best thing you can do for yourself. Kirkconnell and James fell in love on season 25 of The Bachelor in 2021. Despite not getting engaged during the finale, the two dated over the next 4 years. During their season, Kirkconnell came under scrutiny after old photos of her at an antebellum-themed party in college resurfaced. At the time, James briefly broke up with a television personality who had issued a public apology, but they quickly got back together after the finale. Looking back, Kirkconnell knows what she would tell her younger self, who is about to embark on the whirlwind of a journey. Buckle up, she teased. I'm just kidding. I would just really tell her to not leave her independence behind. To give herself so much grace, and to love herself, and show herself that love. I think that it got a little lost along the way. I'm a big believer that everything that is meant to be will be, and happen exactly how it's supposed to, Kirkconnell shared. And I'm not saying that because I'm living with any sort of regret or I wish I did things differently, but I just wish I had a lot more grace for myself and love for myself throughout the process. I wish I was a little bit more selfish at times or put myself first at times. And although the Bachelor alum isn't looking to jump back into the dating pool quite yet, she does have a few celebrity crushes in mind. Walton Goggins. That is the man of the week. Kirkconnell gushed. I just finished White Lotus 2 nights ago, and that man is taking over my timeline right now, and I love him. His aura is crazy. I would say he's my crush of the week for sure. Not for long, as the highly anticipated second season of The Last of Us is returning to television on Sunday. I promise you next week it will be different, Kirkconnell reiterated. You know what's coming back? The Last of Us is coming back on Sunday, so next week it will probably be Pedro Pascal. Every week it changes like that. It's probably what I listen to or watch. Glenn Powell is still up there. He just came out with a condiment brand, and I've heard only great things. I can't wait to try it. I love a man who's a big foodie like me. He seems like a big foodie, so Glenn is still up there.